from Scotland. Pros, I get to film more videos for you guys. Cons, I did not get transported to 1743 and meet Jamie Fraser and get married to him and had his babies. You know what, it's okay, I'm over it. I'm totally over that. But today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the books that I purchased when I was in the UK, because when you're in a different country, going book shopping in new bookstores that you haven't been to before can be very fun and very, very fun to buy. Just don't think about the money you're spending. The reason I really wanted to purchase a few books when I was in the UK is that the editions, especially the covers of the books over there, are different than they are in the United States. So there was one series that I just had to get the whole entire series of because of the UK covers. They're just so gorgeous. I cannot wait to show you what they are. And I also got some other books, and I've been given books, and I just wanted to share with you guys all the books that I have gotten over the 10 days that I was abroad. La, 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 la. Okay, so this first book series the first book I got from Waterstones by Ben's house while I was in England, and the rest of the book series, which is the last 2 books that are out currently though, it's a 6-book series, so I only have 3 of them so far, but the second 2 books I got from Foyles, which is a 4-store bookstore in the middle of London. It was glorious. Too bad it shut down at 6 o'clock and we got there like 5:30. Sad face. I could have spent 5 hours in there. So the book series is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. These books are gorgeous in UK editions. So this is the front cover. It's the same girl on the cover, still the same drawing and the same type of font, but they're white. They're different from the American editions, and I actually prefer these a little bit more because they're really cool looking. And I love the American editions. These just look really clean and sleek and really sassy, and I like it a lot. So yes, I got these editions of the Throne of Glass books. If you do not know, Sarah J. Maas is one of my favorite authors. She's definitely in the top 3 of my favorite authors. She's just an awesome person altogether, and she's an amazing author with fantastic books. So if you have not picked up her Throne of Glass series or her A Court of Thorns and Roses series at Kotar, please go pick them up. You're not going to regret it. They're amazing books full of amazing and spectacular characters that will stick with you for the rest of your life. So the next book I heard that one of my friends that I made over in the UK, that's also one of Ben's friends, she also has a YouTube channel which I'll be linking down below, so go check her out. Her name is Casey, and she loves this book. So a few of us that were at the bookstore, because Casey sadly couldn't come with us to the bookstore, she had to go back home, and that is Vendetta by Katherine Doyle. This book is kind of like a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, but in the Chicago suburbs. So this book is about a girl named Sophie, and in her neighborhood there are some new neighbors, 5 brothers to be exact. And then she meets one of the brothers, Nick, and love comes to life in a very tragic way because of course a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, and like the families are kind of against each other. I'm not really sure exactly what's gonna happen in this book. Hopefully they don't die at the end like Romeo and Juliet, but it seems amazing, and I love star-crossed love stories, especially when they're forbidden love. The next book is Witch Hunter by Virginia Boecker, and this book sounds super good, and Ben told me to buy it because he's like, this is an amazing book, Sasha. He loves witch books, he loves witches, and I definitely trust him on the best witch books that are on the market right now. So he said you should definitely pick up this book, so of course I did. The cover is lovely. It has kind of like an ill witch on it. It's really cool. So this book is about a witch hunter named Elizabeth Grey, and she is accused of witchcraft, which is crazy because she's a witch hunter. She fights witches, she kills witches, but then she gets accused of being a witch. And she's thrown into jail without any hope of escaping until the enemy, some other witches, comes and saves her life. And then she has to make an ultimate choice between magic and murder. So it's really about her trying to hide that she's a witch hunter from the witches, even though she is a witch hunter, so she has to choose whether to become a witch, I guess, or to really just kill them all, because she's a witch hunter at heart. We all know this. So it sounds super good. I'm so excited to be reading this book. You know, I love witch books. I love a good witch book. So I'm so pumped to be reading this, and if you've read it, please tell me down below if you liked it or not. So this next book was given to me by a viewer who came to one of my meetups named Laura. Thank you, Laura, for getting me this book. It sounds super good. And that is TYMES End by B.R. Collins. This book is about a house called TYMES End, and about a girl who goes there to kind of just like relax from everyday life until she finds out that it's owned by this very attractive guy, and they meet and they fall for each other. And the house kind of turns from a romantic setting to a crazy, whirlwind, mysterious setting that can really not be very good or romantic, and very, very evil. And so at the end it says like, anybody who enters TYMES End must prepare themselves for terror. Did I say TYMES End? It's TYMES End, T-Y-M-E-S. I don't know why I said TYMES. Don't listen to me. but it sounds super good, and I'm always in a mood for a good, like, evil horror book. This next book was also given to me by a viewer, Paulina Antigan, and it is Scottish Myths and Legends by Brownies, Faeries, and Saints. Not by Brownies, Faeries, and I thought that was the author. I'm like, Brownies, Faeries, and Saints. Okay, very interesting author name. So this book is really all about Scottish myths and legends, like it says, and I always wanted to learn more about the Scottish myths and legends, and now that I know it's about Brownies, Faeries, and Saints, that sounds super cool. So thank you guys so much for getting me this book. I'm so pumped to read it, and the book cover is beautiful, like Scotland. Oh, guys, Scotland. So this next book was also given to me by a viewer at one of the meetups, and they were Emma and Courtney, so thank you guys for getting me this book. It seems really good. So this book is The Gracekeeper by Christy Logan, and this book is about two girls. One of them lives secluded in the middle of an ocean, the other also lives in an ocean but on a circus boat because the world is flooded by water. And the two meet in this book, and a whole lot of stuff happens in it, and it's like they were drawn to each other, like there's some purpose for them, and it sounds super interesting, super good, and this book cover is really nice. So I'm super excited to be reading this book. Thank you girls for getting it for me. You are so sweet, and it sounds like an awesome book, like literally. I hope I get to read it very soon. Well, it's summer, of course I get to read it soon, let's be honest. Summer's for reading, guys. It's all for reading. This next book Ben actually gave to me because he already had a copy of it, so he's like, hey Sasha, do you want this book? And I'm like, yeah, of course I want that book, it's a book. And that is Off the Page by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer. And this book is the second book in the Between the Lines series, and it's actually Jodi Picoult's mother, Samantha Van Leer, so that's really cute. And it's about this girl who finds out that the people in her storybook are actually real, and she gets to go into her storybook. She meets this very handsome prince, and this second book is about the things that happen after that. And I don't really want to read what it's about because I haven't finished Between the Lines yet, but it's definitely something that I recommend you read if you like kind of pictures in young adult books and really nice writing, because I don't know why I haven't finished it yet. I think I just put it down because there was a book that I was highly anticipating and I was like, I gotta read it. Then I was like, I forgot about it. I forgot about Between the Lines. I'm sorry. Hey guys, so I noticed I forgot 2 books in the haul because I was just so excited about it. I missed 2 books that were at the bottom of my suitcase. So I'm gonna put them in right here because they're both books that I'm very excited to have in this haul. And the first one is Maria V. Schneider. She is an amazing author. She wrote Poison Study series, and it is fantastic. I highly recommend you pick it up. And this one is called Touch of Power. And this book is about a girl who heals. She's a healer, and she has that magical ability to heal the sick. And she does heal a sick boy, which she is not allowed to do. So she faces a guillotine and is thrown into a prison cell. And that is until a mysterious stranger goes and rescues her from that prison cell to ask her to help save their dying prince. And it sounds like a fantastic book, and I just can't wait to read it because Maria V. Schneider wrote it, and she writes amazing books. And then the next one is called Och We Shit and Get On Way It. It's a Scottish book, guys. I had to get a Scottish book, and just has lots of like different Scottish sayings in it. Just like these things. So yes, these were the books that I got when I was in the UK. So I purchased some you guys gave to me, which really means the world to me, and it's just so sweet that you guys actually spent money on books to give me. That really means a lot, and you guys don't have to do that, but since you guys did, that's like, it just means a lot, and I'm so excited to be reading these books because you guys have such good choices in books. Dang, you guys are awesome. So that's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you stay tuned for my vlogs from Scotland coming to you right now, and probably a few days from now. They'll be scattered, but they're going to be up soon. I have a lot of videos started, guys, like a lot. It's okay, more videos for you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!